I'm here out in front of the Vienna Beef plant in Chicago, Illinois. I'm going to be checking out the Vienna Beef factory store and attending Hot Dog University.
We're here at the hallowed halls of Vienna Beef in Chicago, at the home of Hot Dog University, where people go to learn how to run a proper hot dog cart or hot dog stand, hopefully using Vienna Beef products. If you would like a sausage syllabus or a condiment curriculum, Hot Dog University is the place to be. Professor of Hot Dogs, Mark Reitman, PhD, brings his years of educational acuity and hot dog knowledge to the table as the premier instructor for people seeking to enter the hot dog business. Mr. Reitman has put Hot Dog University on the map as one of the premier educational institutions in the nation. Students at Hot Dog U get a brief history of the hot dog and some hands-on experience in the Vienna Beef kitchens. They also get a tour of the plant so that when they leave, getting their MD in hot dogs, they're prepared to take on the world, to conquer hot dog cart conundrums, to have a profitable business, and most of all, to sell the best hot dogs anywhere. If you'd like to be in the hot dog business and like your hot dog MD, contact the people at Hot Dog University. We'll now sit in on a classroom session and hear how hot dogs are made at Vienna Beef in Chicago. I give you Professor Reitman.
I'm a born and raised Chicagoan. I was born on the west side of Chicago, 1947. I'm a little older than you guys. And I was actually born and raised right down the street from the original Vienna Beef factory.
So I started selling my first hot dog when I was 8 years old in 1955. Wow. True story. Became a school teacher and always wanted to open up my own hot dog stand, but back then school teachers were making about $200 a day in the city of Chicago, so I didn't have the funds to do it. However, I had a lot of friends that had pizza places and hot dog places where during the weekends I would work if they needed help. And consequently, you know, through my years of being an educator, I always had a part-time job.
Here's how hot dogs start. They start out with a cow, all right? So let's pretend I'm a cow. I've been called worse. So in this section over here of the cow, you know, we've got the ribs in the end. There's a piece of meat there called a brisket cut, okay? And the brisket has a bone that it sits on top of. So we get the briskets delivered to us. We don't do any slaughtering of meats here whatsoever. The bone that's left over has edible fat and edible meat on it. So you're going to see these people taking these knives and trimming out fat and meat from in between the bones. And these are called fresh trimmings. There are companies that are out there that make hot dogs that put trimmings in them, but they don't have butchers online hand trimming them. They're usually done in a factory someplace else, put on dry ice, and shipped to whoever's going to be using them. Or sometimes they may not even take, I've seen factories where they'll take a piece of meat that's got a lot of fat in it and just grind the whole thing up, and they call that a trimming. But we actually use the fat trimmings that are hand trimmed. The second ingredient that goes into the hot dog is domestic bull meat. And you're going, bull meat? That's a bunch of bull. I didn't realize I've been eating bull meat when I eat a Vienna Beef hot dog. Yeah, we use bull meat as one of the main ingredients of our hot dog because A, it's higher in protein, it's lower in fat, and then when it's ground up with those trimmings, it makes for the perfect combination of the hot dogs that we make. When you bite into a natural casing hot dog, especially a Vienna Beef, and your teeth break the skin, the juices flow into your mouth and a tingling exhilaration bursts ecstatically upon your taste buds until you can't wait to hit the second bite. But what a Polish is, it's really like an adult spiced hot dog. And what a Polish really is it's the same meat that we make our hot dogs with, except the grind, when they grind it up, it's a little coarser, and it's a little different spicing. There's more paprika in it, a little bit more garlic juice in it. So I'd say it's more of an adult tasting dog. So basically, that's the story all about our hot dogs. We haven't changed them. We use no MSG, there's no additives, there's no soy, there's no fillers.
Upon completion of classroom instruction, students descend to the Vienna Beef Cafe and Deli for practical hands-on experience and instruction. They're still tutored in the fine arts of hot dog making and in working their way around a kitchen and serving their customers. We'll be checking in with these students momentarily.
How's it going, guys?
Good.
Are you ready now? Are you ready to open?
Ready to take a shot to California. Doing good.
All right. All right, how are they really doing?
They're doing great.
And rule number one on Hot Dog University, always put yourself on the customer side of the counter, the customer side of the cart.
Time to chow down.
Rob is going to get a different degree. Today we're going to give him, instead of a PhD of Professor of Hot Dogs, the Professor of Hot Dogs is going to honor you with an MD, which means you are now officially a meat doctor.
That's the hot dog man, that guy.